Good day everyone, it is your girl V. I am back with another video. As you can see from the title of this video today, we will be talking about a pattern of behavior or other behaviors that is meant to cause harm or discomfort to another person. If you are new to this channel, allow me to welcome you to Let's Talk with Me. Here we talk about anything. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified each time I upload new videos. Now, let's get to it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to greet you all in one name for the day or for this video, which is bullying. Today I am not alone. To dwell on this conversation, I am joined by
Junior. My name is Junior Mqiki, all the way from Cape Town, here in PE. For sure, I'm studying here.
Also joined by
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Seluleko here, coming from KZN. South Korea, doing well.
As you all know, guys, bullying is a worldwide issue and it should be taken seriously. Not that I'm saying it is not taken seriously now, but I believe there are more strategies that can be implemented to prevent bullying or minimize bullying taking place in our learning institution, workplaces and our communities. So guys, when you hear about bullying, what comes to your mind?
What comes to mind, bullying is the more big word, like if I can say, bullying is more of a power thing, like someone acting superior than the other, but it's more of a thing that is related to power and to jump over like anyone, like
exactly. So basically an imbalance in power and social.
Yeah, it's just that when someone sees himself bigger than the other and sees like he has an advantage to like torture the other, you see, like those kind of things.
For me, what comes to my mind is a reflection of what I experienced in my first year in high school. As we all know, there are subdivision in bullying, diverse types of bullying. You get verbal, you get physical, you get cyberbullying. But one type of bullying that I think many of people are not aware of is called a hidden bullying, which is the one I experienced in my year in high school.
Okay.
I also experienced physical bullying. That is one of the most trending and skyrocketing bullying.
Exactly. It can also like change a person's personality or something like your nature as a person, like the physical bullying, the emotional bullying, for instance. Exactly.
So what actually happened in your high school, I believe, in your year of high school? And when was it? What exactly happened? Take us through.
Like I said from the start that I experienced the physical bullying. Unfortunately, I experienced this when I was in high school. So, most of the time bullying was like to happen in primary levels and everything. But I experienced the bullying in high school where some of the boys, big boys in the school, those boys were so rebellious and troublesome. They just come around upon me accusing me for something that I didn't. They just assumed that I stole the phone because I was more frequently having friends and making a lot of friends from their classroom. So they were developing this issue of being envious. I don't know, but those boys they just came run upon me asking for the phone of which I don't even know. Even today, I don't even know. And while they were asking, they just kept punching on me, doing all the things that is related on bullying. And I was caught off guard because I didn't know what to do. And anything like whenever like you are experiencing bullying, it feels like you are being trapped in the cage where you cannot scream, where you are tamed, when you are doing like all the things. So I was mostly like affected by physical bullying, and I don't wish anyone to experience it because wow, like it's for real. Bullying is not it's not a thing that you could just wish someone would experience.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, for instance, I was bullied like in high school, also in primary. You see, because it's a lot.
So it's
like
been continuous.
It was continuously because in primary I couldn't understand why I was bullied because I was young, small body and all that. I think maybe it's because of my physique, so they thought of let's pick on this little boy, take his lunch money, let's beat him up. It's not even in school also. even in the area where I was living, I also used to be bullied. Yeah, exactly.
From the hood.
I'm from the hood.
Or also you said that you're from Cape Town.
I'm from Cape Town. Exactly. You know how it goes down in Cape Town. You see, now I was like that boy living up on a house, he has everything. Look, my friends, every time we come to like, okay, a group of friends, I'll be like, okay, let's go play PlayStation at my home. You see, so they will be jealous. Every time, maybe when they see me alone, they come to me and pick on me and beat me up. Even in school, same thing, they beat me up. But in school, they take my lunch money, beat me up. I was a very intelligent kid, so they beat me up, ask me for me to do their homework. You see, if I don't want to, they beat me up. And I couldn't, I didn't know what to do. You see, I wanted to report the matter, but you know, I just kept it to myself.
You didn't report the matter?
I didn't report the matter, so I kept it to myself.
Like I tried to seek for justice toward this issue, but I heard everything on repeat. Like my teachers told me that they can't respect their cars because these boys were going to just run up on my teachers when they are still driving their cars and doing all the things. So they said no teacher can just compromise with his cars or her car just to have this thing stop it and everything. So I had to stand on my own.
So, like for me, for instance, like I regret the fact that I didn't report this matter. You know, it even changed the nature of a being that I was. You know, like I started like wanting revenge. In the later phase, like in my later phase in high school, I started like seeking revenge. Started joining group gangs.
So
I became a bully. You see, I was with people who would go and take people's lunch money, would go and take people's money, people. I was with those group of people, you know. So my feeling, it was a feeling of satisfaction, you know?
Satisfaction.
Because it happened to me, it will happen to you. So it was like, okay, 50-50, it's equal. But I came to thought of it that no, this is wrong. These people didn't do anything to me. It's just me doing it just for my satisfaction. What am I thinking of their you see, exactly. So it came to me that no man, I lost myself a bit because of bullying. Then I also found myself a bit because I also thought of other people's feelings because I'm hurting their feelings. I'm taking their things away from them.
Also, you can conclude saying like bullying changed you in a more constructive way.
Exactly. Because there's a lot that went through. I went through a lot. Exactly.
So how did you feel when you became a bully? I know you just said it was a satisfaction, but then beyond satisfaction, what else did you feel?
I feel superior because now I can also do it to you. It was done to me.
So you
see, now I can do it to you. So I felt satisfaction. I felt superior. When you're superior, you felt power. You had power. You see, exactly. So when people are scared of you in that way, you feel that power because they're scared of you. You're a bully. You are stronger than them. But when people are scared of you with no reason, you tend to feel insecure about it. You see. So for me, it wasn't. I had no insecurity. It was just that I have this power. You see.
How did bullying change you?
Bullying made me like one of the most brutal guys in the school. I also became the most brutal guy, not in such a way that I could just approach you, just randomly approaches you and just bully you and do no. I didn't want that kind of a revenge, but that revenge I developed was more of a self-defending revenge. So I was trying to defend myself in such a way that I tried to act powerful enough and confident enough to be in the public spaces, because at the start I assumed that I was the most generous guy in such a way that one could find it really easy to just approach them and just say whatever that is need to be said and bully in whatsoever ways. So I thought I find my own insecurity in such a way that I developed this thing of saying no, maybe I should start acting fearless now, not giving them that satisfaction of having a weakness and everything. So that is how. And also I also become a guy who is just I can say I easily become an introvert. Because in most cases these things happen it took me a lot of things to be on my own space. Yeah, I was on my own space. Yeah, I can say that.
Well, for me, as I have said, I've experienced hidden bullying. To define hidden bullying or to put it into terms, I can say hidden bullying is it is designed to hurt someone's social representation or social acceptance. It includes people lying about you, spreading rumors, negative facial and physical gestures, or any of the sort. So that is what I experienced in high school, and I believe that many people do not know about this, as I myself at that time did not recognize that I'm being bullied. As you can hear from the term hidden bullying. So people bullied me because of my academic performance. They would call me all sorts of names, and all that. And then the year my father passed away and my mother's sickness, my academic performance dropped. So it was like they're waiting for my downfall. They were there at me. Yes, I care, which for me it really hurt me. Even though I acted tough, I'm like, no man, sticks and stones can break me, but words won't hurt me. But at night it got to me. I thought about it. It resulted in me withdrawing myself from any school-related activities, family activities, wanting to be left alone. But I would like to say it changed me to be the person I am today. It changed me for the better, because I started practicing confidence, practicing feeling good about myself, and practicing ways to respond to a bully with my behavior. It wasn't easy at first, because imagine being confident yet people are bullying you for your physical appearance. But then there is that saying that says fake it till you make it. So at first I faked it until...
So you guys are the proudest products of bullying.
I can say that, like today, I'm very obsessed. Like, I can say bullying changed me in a way that I'm also obsessed with physique. I want to be, you see, because that's why I always have that in my mind that one day I have to be like built, like I have to have muscles, you see. So
but
that's why I can say that.
Do you say you want to be built that way? Or because you just said you have to, as if it's a must.
Yeah.
Now I want you to say it's something you want, not something. Do you get what
it's something. It's like something that I want. It's not something that I want because of. It's like now something that I want because of, like, in my mind I'm like, okay, I was young, beaten up. It's like something that I owe to my younger self. It's something that I owe to my younger self. So that's why I'm like, I have to have, like, okay, get a physique. Exactly.
So guys, you've been bullied.
I've been bullied.
You became a bully.
I became a bully.
You've also been bullied, right?
Yeah,
so now my question is,
bullying.
and overcame bullying.
I overcame bullying.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Now I want to ask, would you do what was done to you to another person? When you've done it,
And I regret it.
you have to regret it. You have no choice. So when do you see yourself doing what was done to you?
No, bullying, like, let us start from bullying. Bullying is not a thing that must be experienced by any level of age sector. That is, like, bullying is so brutal and dangerous for each and every one. This is one big and everything. So I don't want to do that. I don't want any revenge of what bullying they did to me. I don't want anything. But in respect of, I don't wish bullying to happen more often, and it's in such a way that it affects anyone around. Anyone in the world. Like, bullying is so bad.
Do you think the society is doing enough?
Ignorant.
It's our society is very ignorant of such things. You see, for exactly like, as you say, the teachers didn't want to compromise their cause. Exactly. If you report the matter to the teacher,
But then
they manifested their safety.
Exactly. They couldn't care about your safety inside the school premises. Only they told of was their cars. Exactly.
Okay.
So what is your message to bullying and to your younger self?
To my younger self. Okay. My message, firstly, to my younger self, I would like to apologize for myself for being my own life assist point. You know, back then I was my own life assist point by giving my enemies satisfaction that I'm weak enough for them to approach me. So in such a way that I'm really regretting who I was before. I can say I'm really regretting, but in a moment it's really helped me to discover who I am. Because if it wasn't for that bullying, maybe I would have been like in the same person that I am right now. So yeah, to my younger self, I'm very sorry, like I'm really sorry for showing like everyone my weakness, that my only start point is myself. Then it was okay, to police. Okay, my message to my police is the big shout out. You know, I'm okay with them. I'm grateful for everything they did to me. I'm not seeking for any revenge. And what I know is that even if they can see me now, they're gonna come run up on me over the past and everything. But I'm no longer even there because I'm just very proud of them. I'm very proud of everything they did to me because it helped me really to discover myself in the process.
Self-discovery.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'd like to apologize. Firstly, I want to apologize to my parents because they know nothing of this. They don't know that I was bullied at school. They don't know that I became a bully. They don't know that I've done all this to other people. Exactly. So now I'd like to apologize to my parents first of all, and I'd like to apologize to the people that I've bullied. For sure, they didn't deserve what I've done to them. I want to apologize to my younger self. Yeah, you deserved better, but I want to apologize that you had to show the police like, okay, you are weaker, you are small. And I also like to apologize to like everyone who are around me that time, and I was ignorant, and the people who were trying to advise me that time that of my wrongdoings. I want to apologize. And I also, to my police like mostly Cape Town, most police are involved in gangs, so they passed away. They're no longer alive. So for them, I want to thank them for showing me that I can also become to show that I can also show that part of myself. I want to thank them because I wouldn't have knew that I also had that part in myself. So I want to thank them, but thanks but no thanks, because I became a monster.
You also became a monster,
and may their souls rest in peace.
Yeah, may their souls rest in peace. For me, I would like to apologize to my younger self for allowing what other people thought of me or said about me influence how I feel about myself. And to my bullies, nothing much. I just want to say I hope you're doing well in life, and I hope you changed your way of doing things or changed the person you are. And I hope you're doing well. So guys, to someone out there right now who's being bullied, what is your advice to them?
Report the matter, because I even regret it even today. My parents don't even know even today that I was bullied, because like as I said, like from the tough love that I received from my father, you see. So I thought of, no man, my father gave me the mentality, if I get beaten up by someone, I must go fight for myself. So that's why I was like, no, don't report the matter. My father will have that look over me that, no, go fight for yourself. So report the matter. Your teacher, your parents, report it, or you will regret it for your whole life.
Do you think there's, how do I say this? You say they need to report the matter.
Exactly.
But do you think something's actually being done after they report the matter? Because let's face it.
At least talk about it. But don't keep it to yourself. Socialize about the matter.
That's what I was gonna say.
Exactly.
Talk about it.
Talk about
that is the possibility.
Exactly. Because when you keep it in yourself, it builds up and creates a monster within you, and then you're a person that you wouldn't imagine that you would become. Exactly. An example of that. Me, I became a bully because of keeping everything to myself.
So with the fact that bullying is mostly likely to take place in school. Some, they will just get ignorant by their own teachers. Make sure that you just follow the case. If you are being bullied, report to your teacher, your principal. If they are all ignorant, just go to the police station with the right that you firstly did into your internal teachers.
Exactly. And also, like, even in the areas, in the hood, it has to be reported, because now in the hood it becomes a normal thing. Being bullied, being beat up by bigger boys in the hood, it's becoming a normal thing, which is it's not a good thing. Now we tend not to report bullying that comes from the hood, because that's like a normal thing.
So it has become a norm. Until you say bullying that takes place within our communities or our hood should be reported. But now my question is, to who or where?
Now in the communities, we have a community like neighborhood watch. You see those people who is like maximum of gangsterism in Cape Town is ending because of neighborhood watch. Community. Yeah. So those people, like, they patrol the streets at 10 o'clock. They come get a patrol and all that. If they find a knife in you, they beat you up. Usually beat you up. The van, they call the van takes you to the police station and all that. So that kind of process. Exactly.
But let's now face it.
Okay.
This is reality. There will always be police.
There will always be police.
And there will always be police. Yeah. So now, what do you think the society can actually do
For
or
society,
contribute into this issue?
for society, I think it will become more easier for everyone accommodated in society to just. I think they will start an organization or a group of people who will just help the younger or the upcoming generation to just motivate them on how not to fumble in the road of manhood and everything that has to do with manhood. You know, respecting the woman, respecting everyone, respecting the elders. I mean, respecting everyone and the community will make it irrelevant to become police, because this thing started from the culture. In culture, it is believed that most tribes, they have their institution whom they belong to, and those institutions tend to give men more power than women. So I'm just looking beyond the word of bullying, how it is really promoted from the start. So with us given more power, we feel like we could just perform them, superior, and perform them to another people, and which is so tragic and torturous. So I think though there are those people who are older in the society who will just find it really easy to help, to give their advices and everything without anything being paid.
Exactly. Yeah.
So basically, this is a call to the society to take a stand and lend a hand to all those who are being bullied and to all those who are bullies. Because we need to understand at the end of the day, a bully, there is a root or a cause of bullying. It's usually lack of attention from family and friends, family problems or broken family backgrounds. There are multiple causes of bullying. So with that being said, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for taking your time to grace me with your presence, and I must commend you for being heroes of your stories and overcoming bullies in your life. But that being said, to you guys and to you who is watching, always remember that in life, the only thing that you can be is yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified each time I upload new videos. See you on the next video.